How are you, friends? It's me, the Ren, back again. Wanted to tell you a bit of a story. Turn this down a wee bit. Maybe let's turn that right off. So the person in question is myself. Say this is about 10, 15 years ago. Oh, let me get you a drink. Why don't you take a seat and make yourself comfortable? What should I get for you? Well, let's have... pour you that. How about that? Pour you a welcoming cup out of one of our smaller Horn Quakes. So, this is a bit of a story about myself, and it's got a bit of a lesson for it. A life lesson that I think can apply to all of us. All right. Well, here's to you. So, I would say about, good 15 years ago at least, there was a time that we were living in the city, and I happened to be in a relationship with two women. We all lived together. We were all together, and this lasted for about 4 or 5 years. It was fun while it lasted. Sometimes, and other times it was a bit of a mess because it's like having two cats, and I was the litter box. So, there was pissing matches and competition and cattiness. Women that are like, they're the same age. They basically kind of look like each other in a way, not in a way. They could have passed for sisters. Kinda. Cousins, maybe? I don't know. So where else do you work besides an adult store? Because, well, when you're working on your psych degree, you need to work at an adult store to pass the time, I suppose. Anyway, one evening while at work, studying the underbelly of the city, one of the girls called the store freaking out about, I think it was something petty, like, why, do you know if she took my shirt, because I can't find it, and if she's wearing my shirt, it's, back in your early mid-20s when people are stupid. Sláinte. So, catastrophe averted. I hang up the phone, and one of the co-workers comes up to me. Now, I mentioned this analogy in another video, but I'm going to try to drive it home in this one because I think that the life lesson here is applicable on so many different levels. He's like, I hear that you're having some troubles at home. And I'm like, yeah, you could say that. He's like, why don't you go stand on the corner for a bit and not think about a polar bear? I'm like, that's ridiculous. I can't do that. So why can't you do that? I'm like, because you just put it in my head that I can't not think about a polar bear. Of course I'm going to think about a polar bear. He's like, you're a pretty smart kid, huh? He was the employee I'm talking about was probably 10 years my senior. So I was like, yeah, I guess I'm pretty smart. Thinking in my head that was a pretty stupid question for him to ask me, but he's like, well, I got a bit of wisdom to share with you. What is it? And he said to me, and I'll never forget it, because it's so true about every other topic that I've ever come across in life. And that is, you can't be mad at the monkey because it doesn't know how to play cards with you. You can't be mad at the monkey because it doesn't know how to play cards with you. So I sat there for a while, thinking to myself, God damn it, he's right. He's right. And he's like, so you get it? I'm like, yeah, I get it. But I'm kind of, wondering if I'm missing something. Is there something deeper behind this that I'm not getting? He's like, it's not the monkey's nature to know how to play cards with you. The monkey's nature is being a monkey. You're setting yourself up for disappointment and for all sorts of problems if you think for a moment that that monkey is going to play cards with you, is going to play games with you. Now, you might be able to teach that monkey some tricks or some basic rules on how to play a certain game, but you have to remember that that monkey isn't really playing a game with you. That monkey's nature is being a monkey. He's copying you. He's mimicking you. It's not his nature to play cards with you. His nature is to be a monkey. Just like it was her nature to be as she was, and her nature to be as she was, and my nature to be it my way. Don't be mad at the monkey. Don't expect somebody to be somebody they're not. Can you fully accept somebody for who they are? You have to nurture your nature as an individual. You can't expect the impossible. You can't grieve over the irretrievable. And you cannot fear the inevitable. So, is there a monkey in your life? Have you accepted that person's nature? Or are you fighting with yourself and fighting with them, trying to transform them into somebody that they're not? Even the passive nature, when you think that you're trying to help somebody grow, that might not be their path. That saying about leading a horse to water? Sometimes all you can do is just be there. Listen. Sometimes that's it. Sometimes certain people allow you to walk with them a while. Possibly show them the door. Open the door for them. Maybe even point through the door and say, I know what's in that room. If you go in there, I know what's in there. But I can't go in there with you. You have to, you got to go see it. So yeah, guys, don't be mad at the monkey. You have a great night. Slunchug is so good.